Man, a
All
lot of
right,
you had
so
Love going in the first round.
No,
all right,
nobody thought that he would be taken off. That's the most surprising pick. You didn't
I'm
say
not surprised
overrated
by
or
that.
underrated. You said surprising pick. He's the most surprising pick.
That's not surprising.
all right. So hold on. So for those of you that's tuning in right now, the poll is up of the most surprising pick to you guys. So make sure you go vote on that poll right now.
If we would have put a poll out previous to the show and said that Jordan Love was a first round pick, regardless of what team he went to, people would have been like, oh, yeah, that could happen. But if we'd have put a poll out saying Henry Ruggs was the first receiver taken, nobody would have said that. That would have 0% chance.
But you're answering a different question.
No, I'm not. That's the most surprising thing that happened.
Pick. The pick is the team picking a player. That's the pick. Not
That's not surprising to me.
Not the biggest reach.
No, that's not surprising that Love got drafted in the first round. That's not surprising.
He got picked by the Packers.
Aaron Rodgers is 36 or 37 years old. How much older does he have to be? I'm asking you. How much older does he have to be till you start picking a quarterback? I'm asking that.
The Tennessee Titans.
Okay. Okay. Really quick, since we're live on here,
I got that right, Keo.
I'm gonna ask all you guys a question, and you guys answer it. So, Justin, is there a player that's not on that poll right now that should be on that poll?
Conditioning in the South, playing in Georgia, and now he'll be playing for the Tennessee Titans. And David, this Georgia Bulldog, has a lot of talent wrestling with balls in his background.
I mean, I think those are top three.
Say big. He's huge. And
Come
you're talking
on,
about a
man.
kid coming out of high school. Almost
All right,
So
Yvonne.
you wait.
I say redshirted, even though how much talent.
What'd you say, Keo?
All
right.
right.
I said, Yvonne, is there a player that's not on that poll that should be on that poll right now?
I agree with True that it's Ruggs. If I had to pick another surprise pick, it would be Mike Boy on that.
This is a good pick.
And this,
David
Mr.
Arnett.
C, is there any? Okay, Mr. C, is there anybody that's not on that poll that should be on there?
Surprise.
Yeah.
Might be the Saints pick.
I mean, that was surprising, yeah. But it wasn't a bad pick. It was just, I didn't want that pick.
I think it was David Arnett.
Jalen Rieger from TCU.
Okay.
Nobody saw that coming.
And X, is there anybody that's not on that post that should be on there?
David Arnett. Nobody thought he was a first round pick. Much less get drafted in the top 20.
Shout out to the Raiders, though.
But I gotta understand this. So Rodgers turns 37 this year. When do you start drafting a quarterback, Justin? I need to know this. I need to understand this.
Okay, isn't Drew Brees 40 years old now?
That's an anomaly. That's not the
Tom
norm.
Brady is how old? 40 years old?
That's not the norm, though.
How old is
That's
Philip
not the
Rivers?
norm.
Bruh,
That's the norm.
that's not what really happened. You know that.
You know that. People don't normally stay. Brady's not with the Patriots no more at that age. I'm not saying Rodgers won't play till 40. Or I'm not even saying beyond 40. What I'm saying is that's not normal that you see a guy play till 40 years old with the same organization. At some point, you have to make a decision as a boss. Like, I can't keep this guy open forever.
Okay.
Bill Belichick does it all the time in New England. Outside of Tom Brady, before this year, Bill Belichick was getting rid of Ty Law, Lawyer Malloy, all those guys, all of them. You old, you out of here. I don't care how far we got. At some point, you got to say to yourself, man, this kid grades out as a first round, in their opinion, not my opinion.
Okay.
In their opinion, he has a first round grade. If you gave him a first round grade, and Aaron Rodgers is turning 37 this year, what's wrong with drafting him?
Because he's the 4th quarterback pick. The 4th. Now, if you just say, look, I'm going to go all in on, I have the 2nd best quarterback in the draft right now on my draft board. He's available. I got to take him. But he's the 4th one, and he's reaching for 4th. He's not
Hold
even
up.
like, nobody believes he's the best or the 2nd best. He's a reach.
How you
for
know
4th.
that, though?
I agree with that.
That
So
he has
you-
more interceptions than he does touchdowns in his college career.
I'm with you. I'm not making that argument. I'm
So
saying
that's
if they,
not surprising.
but what I'm saying is if they like him, then there's nothing wrong with it. That's who they like. He has a first round grade, and some people's boys. Okay, you said the 4th quarterback. What was Patrick Mahomes when he got drafted?
Yeah.
All right.
That's all I'm saying. If you
He
like
has a different resume than Jordan Love does.
and I agree with, but I'm saying, hold up. But Alex Smith's not Aaron Rodgers neither. And he was coming off a great playoff win. Well, run.
Alex Smith, for real?
And I want to say,
Don't ever compare Alex Smith to Aaron
hold up,
Rodgers.
no, but
That is
listen. I want to say they lost in it might have been the divisional round. It might have been, I don't know if it was the conference. I don't know what it was, but they lost in the playoffs. But here's my thing. They took Jordan Love at 20-something. Patrick Mahomes went at 12. And he still was like the 3rd or 4th quarterback taken in that draft. I'm just saying. I'm just going to Spain right now.
Remember this day, 5 years from now, when
I'm
Jordan
not-
Love is a scrub, and that was
Hold
a
up.
waste of a pick.
Hold
That
up.
the
That's
Packers
not-
will regret.
That's not what I'm arguing, though.
Oh, no, no,
I
no.
said,
You
hold
better
up.
argue it if you think it's correct.
So what if Henry Ruggs is a scrub?
But that's not that big of a risk.
How that's not it? I didn't even think Henry Ruggs was a top 15 pick.
Because
I'm
the Packers
actually
are in a
just-
win now situation. The Raiders are
I'm
not.
with
The
Justin.
Raiders don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl right now.
I'm with Justin. I agree. We knew the Raiders were going to take a receiver. The Packers window is closing. But Rodgers has 3-4 years left. I would not take Jordan Love, bro.
I'm not arguing that point. I'm the one that came on this show before the show started and said I was the only one that really said Jordan Love was a bust.
Right, but why don't you just wait until the 2nd, 3rd round draft?
But if you like him, if you think he's the guy, it doesn't matter what I think. You said that earlier, Yvonne, when we was talking about what they were saying, what you read. If they like Jordan Love, they should take him.
Yeah,
that's
but
what
not
they
in the
like.
first round. Not in the first round.
So then you didn't agree with them taking Patrick Mahomes. That's what you're telling me.
No,
The
Mahomes.
Chiefs was a winning team. They were right there.
No, but Rodgers is a legend. Smith was.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
So, y'all got to stop with this nonsense, man.
Rodgers top 5 all time. Smith ain't even top 20.
Okay, so when the Packers took Aaron Rodgers when they had Brett Favre and they went to the playoffs, they were a playoff team, and Brett Favre is arguably a top 5 quarterback.
This is my thing. I would compare what Alex Smith, the whole situation with Alex Smith, to Garoppolo. If a 49ers would have picked a quarterback this year, I wouldn't be that big of a deal as the Packers picking one. Because Garoppolo's not that guy to get him over the hump. Just like Alex Smith wasn't that guy to get over the hump. Aaron Rodgers is that guy. He is one of the GOATs.
I understand what y'all saying, but I'm saying when Brett Favre, right now, Aaron Rodgers is 36, about to turn 37. When they drafted Aaron Rodgers at like 24, similar to what they're talking about right now, Brett Favre was like 35. Coming off of a playoff loss. So what y'all arguing? Y'all can have it both ways. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So was the Packers wrong for drafting Aaron Rodgers?
Well, Aaron Rodgers, wasn't he the second quarterback in the
What
draft?
I'm saying is, he still was a 20-something pick quarterback.
No, but he was still the second best quarterback.
Not a legend.
He was a much better prospect than.
Yeah.
Oh, come
All
on,
right.
man.
Hey,
Look,
hey, hey.
y'all not gonna do that. Because I was the man. Aaron Rodgers was not no big-time prospect coming out of college. No, he wasn't.
Way better.
No, he
Because
wasn't.
they talked about him dropping. It was a story that he dropped.
What?
It was a big story that he dropped all the way to the Packers.
Bruh, come on, man. We knew whoever didn't get picked first out of him and Alex Smith had a great chance of dropping in that draft. Come on, man. Don't do that,
He
bro.
was way better than Justin.
So tell me, what did
right.
Aaron Rodgers do in college that you remember? Since he was so much colder, you tell me.
He went to
Go
Cal.
ahead. Huh?
He went to
What did
Cal.
Justin Herbert do in
What
college?
does that mean? Jerry Goff went to Cal. Kyle Bowler went to Cal.
Dolphin is as many Super Bowls as Breeze.
What I see now, you see, trying to change the narrative right now. Tell me what he did at Cal.
More than Love did at
You
Utah.
see, now you're not answering the question. You just trying to throw out stuff. Y'all trying to be right. Tell me what he did.
What did Justin Herbert do in Oregon? How is that an argument?
Here's the pick.
Because he won the Pac-12. He won the Rose Bowl. Okay, so now I answered your question. Now answer my question. Tell me what Aaron Rodgers did at Cal.
Oh, there's a corner.
I actually like him. Y'all not even making no fair arguments, man. Come on, man.
Welcome back to the NBS chat, X.
5 years from now,
They bugging, bro.
we better come back to this. And you're gonna say
I'm not saying Jordan Love is gonna be a stud. You missing what I'm saying.
we're saying
You missing what I'm saying.
it's a stupid pick
How is it a stupid pick if that's what they believe?
because 5 years from
Was
now,
Aaron Rodgers a stupid pick at the time he made? Now, I know you. See, they don't know you like I know you. So don't do that. So hold up. So let's be honest. You the biggest Brett Favre fan out there. So when they drafted Aaron Rodgers, you didn't say that was a stupid pick?
I was butthurt.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
See,
Now we
X,
bringing truth to the equation.
X, that's what I tell Duke, that he knows you better than I do when I tell him he's a part-timer and you said they don't watch it like that. That's exactly what I be saying.
Hey, bro. Hey, if they watching, that's on them. I'm talking about this right now, though. Justin knows. Hey, I'm not saying Jordan Love is going to be a stud. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if they like him, it's nothing wrong with taking a guy just because Aaron Rodgers is a legend. Brett Favre was a legend. They took Aaron Rodgers. It worked out. It may not work out in this scenario, but it's nothing wrong with it.
They also took Brett Huntley 2 years ago.
They didn't take him in the first round, huh?
But that's my
it's the second
point.
round.
Take a quarterback later.
But most of the time, a quarterback comes out the second round, third round, fourth round, they don't work out. The first round quarterbacks typically are the ones that take over your roster.
Typically.
So that's all I'm saying. They believe in him. So let me ask you this. 10 years
I
from now,
would have waited another year or two.
and I'm not against that. I'm not opposed to that. But now let me ask you this. 10 years from now, if Jordan Love is a
Only
stud,
was fifth round.
then what?
Then they proved everybody wrong because nobody expected him to be good.
I don't expect him to be good. I'm not even making that case. I'm just saying if they like him, it's not far-fetched for them to take him. It's not. Like, that's not a surprise to me. I told you, look.
If the GM is dumb enough to make a stupid move, then it's a good move.
Look, check this out.
Because they like
Everybody on here knows. Yvonne even knows this. Before they start talking about Justin Love going the first round, I actually put it in the group chat who my biggest bust was Justin Herbert. But I said, Drew Brees is getting up there in age. Even though the Saints are coming off one of the best seasons in the regular season, and they got to the playoffs, they still should take Justin Herbert if they believe he's the guy. That's what they should do. Now, he didn't drop that far, but that's what they should do. And I don't even like Herbert. But at some point, you got to say to yourself, as the GM, man, I'm not waiting around to the last second to be no good for the next 20 years.
I think
Well,
the
it would have made
Vikings,
more sense for the Saints to do it.
Vikings
Breeze
take
was 1 year.
I actually agree with what the coach did. Now, Greg, I know people might say, well, yeah, Andrew Luck. I loved Andrew Luck, so that's different. But Peyton Manning, man, that's a living legend. You didn't have to get rid of Peyton Manning. You could
I
have said
got
to yourself,
that
I'm
right.
keeping Peyton. We could
I
win
got
with
that
Peyton.
right. I had
But you know what they said?
the
We going to
Vikings.
let Peyton go. And guess what? Peyton went and win a Super Bowl. No, he didn't. Yeah, he won one in Denver. Yeah, he won one in Denver. I'm tripping right now. The coach ain't never done nothing since Peyton Manning left. Not no Super Bowl wise. That's the facts.
I had the Vikings taking gladly here.
Who they took? I'm sorry.
They took the corner from TCU, and I had that in my mock draft, actually.
Dang, Fulton not there. Now he's still there, and Jalen Johnson.
Hey, if the Chiefs don't take the running back here, no running backs in the first round.
Yeah.
All right, man. Before you guys started going off topic,
We was on topic, Theo. We was on topic.
What I was trying to tell you what
you know how to bring the best out of me.
What I was trying to tell everybody that I was gonna give them the results of the poll that just ended, that everybody that voted for it. It was 76% people voted that Henry Ruggs was the most surprise pick in the draft. 24% picked Jordan Love was the most surprise pick in the draft.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
So before you guys were, when you and Justin were debating right now, let the people know what you guys were arguing about, because I had no idea what was going on.
I'm just saying, I think Henry Ruggs being drafted in the first round, where he got drafted, and at the time he got drafted, was the biggest surprise to me. There was literally, if you told me before the draft Henry Ruggs would be the first receiver taken, I would have been like Yvonne said earlier, I would have bet you whatever you want to bet. It was not going to happen. If you would have told me that Jordan Love was going to the Packers, I'd be like, dang, the Packers just going to draft a quarterback right now? But I would say, man, I can see it. Because even me and Yvonne spoke about it. I was like, if Jordan Love would go sit behind one of them Hall of Fame quarterbacks, that's the only way it would work. Or he has to get drafted in the fourth round where he has to sit. I have no issue with that. That's not a big surprise to me. And Justin disagrees.
But true, I do disagree with you on one thing that you said about Aaron Rodgers and Cal, because obviously I follow the Bay Area football down here. Aaron Rodgers did do something down here in Cal.
I'm not saying that he wasn't good at all. Obviously, he was decent. What I'm saying was they don't remember it. Nobody. He wasn't rememberable. Like, it wasn't like he was doing things at Cal that was just, oh my God. They went undefeated. I can understand. Look, he is better than Alex Smith, no doubt. But Alex Smith, why he went number one? They went undefeated that year. I can understand why he went number one.